Hey there, it's DeElla, and we are talking some more about mindset. And today I want to talk about filling the well. So, as an artist, I know that I have a lot of different places, from a Pinterest board to a drawer full of sketches to a folder with images that excite me. I know that I'm constantly refilling my well. And I was just on vacation for the New Year's not too long ago now. And we were at the beach. We were in Orange Beach, Alabama, which is a beautiful place. And I love to go to the beach in the winter because I don't have to worry about the heat or the bugs or the sunburn or any of that other stuff or the crowds. So it's a big win for me, and the sky is different, and I love it so much. But um, I literally spent my vacation, yes, enjoying myself, hanging out with my family, and all of that, but also refilling my well as an artist. And part of that refilling or stocking the pond or refilling the well or whatever it is that you want to say, whatever um, you know imagery works for you. I take a lot of pictures, and I'm not necessarily sketching and painting the entire time I'm there because I am literally taking a break from it and refilling my well. So if you've seen any of these other mindset videos, you'll kind of know what I'm talking about already. But if you haven't, make sure and check out the playlist and, go back and watch some when you feel like you need it. But The Artist's Way by Julia Cameron is one of my favorite books. And she talks about filling the well. And I'm going to read this for you. It's from page 21. And it says, filling the well involves the active pursuit of images to refresh our artistic reservoirs. Art is born in attention. Its midwife is detail. Art may seem to spring from pain, but perhaps that's because pain serves to focus our attention onto details. For instance, the excruciatingly beautiful curve of a lost lover's neck. Art may seem to involve broad strokes, grand schemes, great plans, but it is the attention to detail that stays with us. The singular image is what haunts us and becomes art, even in the midst of pain. This singular image brings delight. The artist who tells you different is lying. So, I want to kind of talk about this attention to detail and what that means to us as an artist and how we can use that in our day-to-day life and how that can change our mindset and also give us this unending well of possibilities when we're going to create our next piece. And we have all the tools that we ever need, really, in our back pocket most days or in our purse, right? Our phone is an incredibly useful tool as an artist. It takes beautiful pictures, it takes videos. I'm recording this video on my phone right now. So, the difference between how you as an artist sees the world and how everyone else sees the world is what you're paying attention to. So, for example, I don't know how safe this is, so don't do it probably, but I have a lot of pictures from me driving in traffic and noticing interesting patterns in either lights or the sky or um, the way that man disrupts something beautiful, right? It can be a beautiful landscape, but then there's like Shop at Joe's or whatever right there. So that kind of stuff inspires me every day, all the time. And even walking outside, taking the dogs out, I will snap pictures of the trees or the light or how I see a reflection in a puddle or how um, the trees on my side of the street bloom later than everything else in the neighborhood, or the way that there's like this perfect arch uh, just on a tree, and how it looks like it'd be so cozy to just curl up and sit there, right? Thinking about things differently is part of being an artist. And that really comes down to paying attention to the details and finding the beauty in details and finding the beauty in your everyday. And I do travel quite a bit, and I do end up painting a lot of landscapes. Like, that's my favorite thing to paint is landscapes, but I will paint them from the experiences that I have. But I also, if I don't have a reference, I kind of have this stockpile of images from my childhood and kind of living in Idaho in the western United States, where there's very clear things to me that speaks to that. And so that's kind of always my well. So there are Pinterest boards, there's printed out images or things that I tear from magazines that appeal to me. There's a drawer full of sketches and other images that I have. All I'm saying is we have to refill our well as artists. Um, if you want to paint on a regular basis, you're going to have something to paint. And it's easy to feel like I don't know what to do if you're not constantly just archiving these little things that inspire you or make you feel something. So I encourage you this week to stock your well and go ahead and rip up those magazines and keep the pictures that inspire you. Look at old calendars. That's a great source of inspiration. Um, Go for a walk, touch some nature, like literally get outside and see what's around you. But also look for things that are beautiful when you're doing things that suck, when you're in traffic, when you are doing the laundry, when you are, taking the trash out. What is it around you that's inspiring, that's beautiful? And I promise you there will be something if you look. So take a look this week and see if there's anything out there that you can add into your stockpile of images and creative inspiration, because we need to fill our well. And again, check out more mindset videos, look at some techniques and stuff too, and please subscribe. I'll see you next week.